Alright, imagine this. It's 3 a.m. in the middle of Algonquin Park. You're sitting on a bench at a long-gone train station, surrounded by trees, listening to rapids in the dark. No phone signal. Just you, the cold, and a 46-meter radio telescope waiting to unlock secrets. This is how astronomy used to work. Romantically isolated, almost cinematic. But here's the twist: that scene isn't nostalgic history. It's from the 2020s. And the speed at which we've moved from that physical, almost tactile science to today's data-driven universe? Honestly, it's kind of terrifying. Let me explain why. When I read Ken Tapping's column about how modern astronomy has shifted from boots on the ground observing to data mining from your couch, my first thought wasn't about telescopes. It was about Spotify. Think about it. We're now in an era where cosmic discoveries are more like streaming playlists than solo expeditions. Instruments like CHIME aren't just single-purpose tools, they're cosmic streaming services. They gather data so rich, so comprehensive, that multiple teams can mine the same recordings for completely different purposes. It's like recording an entire symphony orchestra and later realizing you can isolate the oboe's performance from 30 years ago. But here's what's fascinating. This isn't just convenience. It's rewriting the rules of discovery itself. Take fast radio bursts, those millisecond-long cosmic enigmas. CHIME wasn't even designed to find them, yet it's become our best detector. Isn't that wild? It's like building a camera to photograph mountains and discovering it's perfect for capturing hummingbirds. This accidental brilliance shows how our tools are now outpacing our original intentions. But here's my concern. When AI starts flagging anomalies we didn't even know to look for, where's the human role? If Square Kilometre Array, finds something revolutionary through machine learning, should we credit the algorithm or the astronomer who clicked analyze? We're about to face philosophical questions our predecessors never imagined. Let's zoom out. The article mentions data repositories becoming the new observatories. That sentence hit harder than it should. Think about it. Young astronomers today might never touch a telescope. Their observatory is a server rack. Their midnight trips? Just SSH logins. Does that make their work less valid? Absolutely not. But does it change the soul of astronomy? Personally, I think it does. There's something irreplaceable about the smell of cold metal in a control room at 4 a.m., about physically adjusting equipment that's pointing at the same stars humans have stared at for millennia. Now it's all about data pipelines and Python scripts. Efficiency? Off the charts. Poetry? Hard to find in a CSV file. But here's the thing I can't stop thinking about. This isn't just about astronomy. We're seeing the same shift in biology with DNA databases, in climate science with satellite archives, in archaeology with LiDAR scans. The modern scientist isn't an explorer, they're a detective sifting through digital breadcrumbs left by machines. And maybe that's the hidden story here. The Square Kilometre Array isn't just an engineering marvel, it's a symbol of our AI-augmented scientific future. Thousands of antennas working in unison across continents, generating petabytes of data, yet the real magic happens in algorithms we barely understand, correlating signals we didn't know to expect. It's like the universe is speaking in a language we're just starting to learn. So I'll end with this. When Ken writes that astronomers would only be in the way at observatories now, I hear both relief and mourning. We've traded logistical nightmares for computational ones, frostbitten nights for server maintenance. But what are we losing in the process? The tactile connection to the cosmos? The serendipity of being physically present when a star explodes? Or are we gaining something greater, the ability to ask questions we couldn't have imagined when we had to hitchhike to telescopes in the middle of nowhere? I honestly don't know. What do you think? Let's discuss it in the comments.